Hi guys, today I wanted to talk about the importance of calories in healthful eating. And the reason I wanted to do that is everybody starts New Year's resolutions to eat more healthy, get exercise, yada, yada, yada. And I wanted to talk about why calories are king and why fad diets typically don't work long term. Okay? So, like I said, calories are king. Okay? Foods that are higher in nutrients tend to have less calories and be healthier for us. Okay, so things like our fruits, our vegetables, our grains, our lean meats, which are fish, poultry, lean cuts of beef, those guys usually all carry a lot of vitamins and minerals that we need without the extra calories. Okay, fast foods, packaged foods, foods from restaurants, those are the things that carry a lot of calories, extra calories, specifically from sugars and from fats, and those are the ones that can catch up with us. Okay, if you're curious about how many calories you're actually eating per day, you can use trackers like MyFitnessPal or MyPlate from myplate.gov. They do a really good job of not only having a wide variety of foods that you can pick from in all of the major brands from the grocery stores, but they also have a lot of the restaurants as well. So you can really see what you're getting when you order from a restaurant or from what you're buying at the store. Bottom line is, guys, is everybody falls within a calorie range. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but unless you've got a specific disease that we know affects your metabolic rate, everybody's about the same, okay? The big factors is lean muscle mass and fat when it comes to how many calories we burn. Fat burns 2 to 4 calories per day to keep on our body per pound. Okay, so if you're carrying around 50 pounds of fat, you're burning an extra 100 to 200 calories a day to carry that around versus 3 to 4 pounds of lean muscle, which burn 50 calories a day extra. So now you're burning 200 calories a day just with 3 or 4 pounds of muscle versus, that extra 20, 30, 40 pounds of fat. Okay. We also overestimate how much exercise burns. Typically, for the average person, only about 10 to 20% of our daily calorie burn comes from exercise. The rest is from keeping your body alive. We call it basal metabolic rate. That usually is about 60 to 70% of your calorie burn. And then the rest is from daily exercise, or not exercise, but daily activity that's not exercise. So walking around, cleaning the house, doing chores, work, those types of things, okay? Typically, if you do a lot of exercise, you can crank up how much is actually burned percentage-wise, but typically anything over 30% isn't what the average person does, okay? I put a little bit of a chart up here that you guys can see for your height, men and women, and what your RMR, that's resting metabolic rate. Okay, that's what you burn independent of exercise. So take a look at that and see where you fall. And then, like I said, with the trackers, you can start tracking your food. And if weight loss is your goal, you need to eat under that number and or around that number based on your exercise. If you need to gain weight, then you need to eat more than that number. So there is not a whole lot of magic to this, but really you want to go ahead and make sure that you're falling within that range that we know that works for people. Okay. Last thing here is please don't fall for fad diets, guys. Fad diets are restrictive. They're unsustainable. They are unhealthy mentally and physically. What they do is they just create a cycle of failure because as soon as you stop the diet, we typically put the weight back on. It's called yo-yo dieting. I know a lot of you have heard about it. Really, you just need to start being mindful and eating healthy. If we really focus on nutrient density, then we can go ahead and cut out a lot of those extra calories, and people usually naturally lose weight and fall within a healthy range doing that, okay? So lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of whole grains and complex carbohydrates. Eat lean meats, okay, if you eat meat. If not, that's okay. Being vegan or vegetarian is all right. We just need to make sure that you're getting the full profile of amino acids and vitamins and minerals, and try and just keep healthy food around. Later on, I'm going to post up a pamphlet that I made that's got a lot of options and some tips and strategies for eating healthy at home and at restaurants. So take a look at that. The rest of the time, guys, try and be happy with who you are. Okay, we're all different sizes and shapes body wise. As long as we fall in a healthy range, especially with our blood work and numbers, and we feel good and we can do the things we want, you should be happy with who you are. I really appreciate your time today, and let's get ready for 2019. Thanks.